Okay, back at it again, guys. We're at a different place. This is the Builders something. But anyway, yeah, it's kind of mess of a lot of stuff. So there's like housewares, there's building supplies. So we're gonna come in here and see if we can find anything. All right, so we are in here, guys, and just showing you kind of the stuff that they have. They have all these filters. Got these Colligan filters, new, sealed. There, would be $3 today. They're going for about $30, but I need to look in to see if there's a Vero on them first. But be back. Okay, so kind of showing you guys what this is all about. Just all kinds of stuff like this. This is cool. Shipping it would be a beast. It's got all kinds of electronics, home goods. I mean, there's brand new ceiling fans.
Pretty bad. Pretty bad, Dad.
They got some pretty cool stuff. Like, oh, this thing's beautiful. Look at that. No way I'd be shipping that. But there's my wife's hero, Tony Little. Anyway, guys, so just kind of give you a little glimpse of what's in here. We got wood, got all kinds of stuff in here. So, paint. There's tools up front, which we'll get to. So I will talk to you guys later. Okay, so we're out of the, what's it called? Builders Bargains. I showed you a little bit inside. I mean, they got a lot of stuff in there, especially if you need some furniture
Or tools.
Wood to finish some projects. I think there was even tile in there. There's paint, cabinets. They've even got office stuff, so it's kind of crazy. They only open twice a week though, and they're not open for very long during those times. But luckily everything was 50% off. I think we did pretty well for the stuff we got. We got some water filters that are worth good money, and then we found a Garmin that's worth $80-90. We paid $7.50. But the big thing we'll show you when we get home is this steamer that Jess has been wanting. It's going to help out quite a bit for clothing. We had one, it got broke in the move. So, but
this one's actually the Cadillac. It's a Rowena, and they are the top of the top.
So, yeah, I'll show you what we got this whole day, which was the thrift store with my oldest son earlier, Chris, and then we came out to this today, or just a little bit ago, both in the same day. I'll show you what we got later on, guys. Okay, guys, Nate here. Just show you what my wife and I got at the Builders Bargain store we just finished at. Then here in a little bit, I will show you what my son and I picked up this morning, stuff I got and the stuff he got. But quick recap, the Builders Bargains. There's a lot of stuff you can get in there. Go back and catch the video. We talk about it a little bit. But let's get started. It wasn't a whole lot of stuff, but enough to make a good, decent profit. I think stuff for resale was like $27, and we'll be able to make 200 and close to 250, I think, something like that, with the resale value. So, yeah. It's looking up, but here's a few of the things I'll show you. Camera lenses, things like that, 50 cents each. I was like, yeah, go ahead. So we paid $3 total for those, and in the calculations right there, we've got about $58 that we can make in these lenses. My wife picked this up half price day, so spent $1.25. This is going for about $20. It's an espresso thing you set on the stove. Water filters, paid $4.50. These are going consistently for around $30. We're gonna throw it up for $25. Just let it go because it is brand new. Figured be the lowest, and let's get it out the door. Here's something you don't see every day. The ThighMaster. I just, in my head, I was like, I just gotta look it up. Looked it up. I mean, they're going for $20 to $30. Yeah, it's crazy stuff like that. Vintage kind of exercise stuff, that niche stuff that was just kind of weird. They also had a Body by Jake whole body system that was there, but I didn't bring enough money at the time to get it home. But I mean, we could have got it for like $10, and they're selling consistently on the internet for like $60-$70. So it's just interesting. The ab rockers, if you find those, pick them up. Stuff like that. Yeah, people are buying. Next thing my wife picked up was these solid brass sconces, candle sconces. And the solid brass stuff, this is from India. That solid brass stuff is going really well. We can get a minimum of $30 for these. This was a surprising find. I was digging through this shelf of electronics and come across the Garmin, and you have to really check in on them because some Garmins aren't worth a terrible amount. But this Garmin, the Oregon 450T, has the cord, has instruction booklets, it works. You can tell right there it's 15, so we paid $750. I scan it, start looking it up on eBay on the solds, and consistently $70 to $100. I mean, it was ridiculous, and so we're going to price ours at $80 and see where it goes. So it's one of those places we've only been to a few times, so we're still trying to figure out where everything's at or what to dig into. We were able to spend more time digging through the shelves, and we found quite a bit of stuff. There are some vintage electronics I may go back and get on Saturday. We also found a vintage Mizuno glove that we'll be able to get about $25 for. So that was another plus. Our biggest purchase is we bought I can't remember what she said. It is a high-end brand power steamer for clothing. They had it for $30, we got it for $15, and so that's going to be wonderful for our business to steam coats, sweaters, jackets, shirts. It'll help us, from throwing them in the wash and dryer all the time, especially if they're clean. Especially the new and tag stuff you find sometimes is wrinkled. Well, you can't throw it in the washer with tags on it, so it'll be great for situations like that. So once again, this is what we grabbed, not kind of, this is what we grabbed today from the Builder's Bargain store. Definitely wanted to keep in the rotation. So that will leave us, let's see, we've got the Goodwill, we've got the Etc. store, we've got a Salvation Army, we have Fair Price Goods, I think it's called, that's another one. We've got the Builder's Bargain, and then we also have the one outside of town that we made a video about. We may not go to all the time, but we probably keep it in the rotation once a month to go check it out. So we have plenty here, and then there's one 10 miles down the road in a town called Yoder, which was a very good thrift store. So we will have plenty of access to things when the garage sale season slows down. It's just amazing how things are growing. And we're just going to keep chugging along. School will be starting shortly. I think I have to report the 14th of August, but I've got to start this at the end of this month of July. I got to get tennis going with the girls. Got to get my one senior. Try to make it a special year for her. So yeah, so that's coming in the works, and maybe by the time we post this video, we may be grandparents for the first time. Our daughter-in-law is expecting any moment, and we are so excited. We have bought so much stuff already for this grandchild. Little Miss Paisley is going to be spoiled rotten and loved beyond belief. So I will be back here shortly, guys. I will get with my son, we'll get everything dug out, and not dug out, but we'll get everything laid out, and we'll show you what we found today. So to be continued.